Hey MJ lovers, let's draft our bodies today. Items needed are pen, ruler, tape measure, scissors, and our curves. So guys, take note that this is a quarter of our measurements, and so all four measurements are going to be divided into four, and measurements that we're taking on just the front part of the back part of the body will be divided into two. We need our bust measurement of 37, our waist measurement, which is 32. You divide your bust by 4. That's what we are going to use on our pattern. And then your waist measurement 32 divided by 4 as well. And then we move on to other measurements. That's our apex to apex. For those who do not know apex, that's your nipple to nipple measurement. And then your blouse length. Blouse length, that's from the shoulder to your waist. Then the shoulder to apex. That's from your shoulder to your nipple measurement. And then we take our shoulder measurement of 3.5. Then you have your cross back, either AB or XB. That's 15, and AC across chest of 14. Now let's get down to it. Okay, so you get your tracing paper or your brown paper, and then we will first of all check to see widest measurement. That's our bust, to see if we are going to get our bust measurement on it. When you've confirmed that, then first let's rule a line at the top. Let's give it some space at the top, like 1 inch, to give room for any allowances that we will need at the top. This is not going to be a flat pattern. We are going to add all our allowances on it. So when we get to the fabric, we just cut in straight. So let's give it a straight line across. That's 1 inch at the top. Now let's take a measurement from the neck. That's 3 inches across. And then our blouse length of 17. We are taking 17.5 because you need half inch to join it to dress our skirt, or you will need it to, as you're finishing, you need to hem it. Okay, so you square across, and then we measure our cross back. Half of it, you place it on your paper, come down by 1 inch. That's giving it a shoulder slope. You know our shoulders are not straight. From the neck to the edge of the shoulder is not straight, and so we give it a slope so that the dress will fit well. Now let's draw our neck curve. Make sure you are having two straight lines so that when placing your curve, it can sit in smoothly for you. Okay, so now that we have it, make sure your curve is sitting either 6 or 9. Now we take our shoulder to apex measurement 10.5. Remember, we are taking all measurements from the 1 inch point. That's where our measurements are starting from. So you rule a line across. The next thing is to divide our shoulder to apex into 2, so that's 10.5 divided by 2, giving us 5.75. We are going to need this. We are leaving it there for now, but we are going to need it along the way. So guys, keep that in mind. Now we move to our bust points. Our bust measurements divided by 4, that's 9.25. Remember I told you we are adding all our allowances, and so I'm adding 1.5 to it. Then you get to your waist, and we are giving it a bust. Apex to apex is 7, and so 3.5. Then we give it a dart. Your bust is curved, and so make sure you give it a dart so that your breast can sit in the dress very well. So we are given a dart of 3 inches, and from there we move our tape to take our waist measurement. Make sure you don't take your waist measurement from the edge of the paper, else it will be short of whatever amount you have in there as that, whether 2, 3, 4. So take notes. Now come down 1 inch below the nipple points. That's where our dart is going to end. You don't want a pointy nipple. Okay, so square line across to the waist. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do like this post and drop a comment. Thank you. So the next thing is to make sure our waist measurement is accurate. So you take from 3.5, carry it from there and continue from where the dart stopped so that you can get your actual waist measurement. If you start your 8 from the edge of the paper, the middle of the paper, that's the folded part, you are going to lose 3 inches or whatever amount you use as your dart. So you square a line across from the bust point to the waist, and then we go up to shape our armhole. Now we are given 1.5 at the top. That's the length from the shoulder to the bust point is 10.5, and so we are given an armhole length of 9 inches. Okay, so you draw a straight line across, and you remember that mark we made of the 5.75, the middle space. That's what we're going to use now. It's going to help us to draw our curve perfectly. But before that, we'll place our cross chest, which is 14 divided by 2, 7. And there are two ways of getting this measurement. Either you have your cross chest. If you don't have that measurement, divide your bust point by 6.25. Your bust point of 37 divided by 6.25, that's 5.92. Whatever you get plus 1. Okay, so 5.92 plus 1, 6.92, and then you approximate it to 7. Now remember our shoulder measurement of 3.5. So we are making sure we are going to have that even after taking allowances. And when drawing the armhole, make sure it sits like a 6. Let it sit very nicely. Now we are cutting out our work. Guys, make sure you've subscribed to my channel. Please subscribe so that you get the next notification. Thank you. Okay, so at this point, we're supposed to draw half inch at the top, which we didn't, so I'm not going to cut it out. So I'll leave half inch at the top for stitching. So half inch at the neck as well. Guys, this is a simple neck. In our next class, we are going to delve into neck depths and shapes, different shapes for the neck. And try this out and leave a comment.